This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by the Reese Agency.
Yeah, we all know the impact hurricane season can have on Delmarva. This footage right here is from Ocean City when Hurricane Hermine made its way here about 3 years ago.
Well, that was a storm. Now, here's the thing. Will you be ready should a hurricane damage your home? I'd like to introduce you to this afternoon, Billy Reese. He's a State Farm insurance agent with the Reese Agency in Selbyville and Dover. Thanks you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
So, August is the peak of hurricane season. Are there particular coverages that we ought to have in mind?
Sure, Jimmy. Yeah, August, September, and October are like the 3 big months that we really like to talk to customers about this. Obviously, your homeowner's insurance is number one, and everyone most people have that on their house, you know, and that typically covers, when it comes to like a hurricane, it covers the rain, it covers the wind, it covers lightning strikes and fire. But the big coverage that a lot of clients and a lot of customers don't think about is actually flood insurance. So that is definitely something that they want to consider, because there's no homeowner's insurance policy that will cover your house for flood coverage.
Interesting. So is everyone at risk for a flood?
Everyone is at risk for a flood who doesn't have a flood insurance policy. Interesting statistic is actually from FEMA that 98% of counties in the United States have actually experienced a flood event. So even if you don't think you're in a flood zone, you very well may be in an area that could be prone to a flood.
How can I find that out?
So a couple different ways you can find that out. The easiest way is actually to give our office a call. We have a tool where we can run and just see what type of flood zone you're in. So the price for flood insurance is obviously determined by how susceptible your house may be to a flood event occurring. So we can actually look that up for you. Thing about that though, you know, 98% of counties have experienced a flood event. It's very probable that even if we say that you're outside of a floodplain, that you still could experience a flood event.
Right.
So is that flood coverage expensive?
So not very expensive. Average annual premium for flood insurance is only $700 a year. So not terrible, but about in line with what most people pay for homeowners coverage. And when you consider the fact that the average claim is north of about $40,000, certainly is a good value if you're anywhere close to the water, feel like you're in any low-lying areas.
Okay, so I'm convinced I want flood insurance. Now what do I do?
Very, very simple. Give our office a call or shoot us an email. We actually have an email specifically for flood insurance. It's just flood@beach2farm.com. And what we will do is we will determine what zone you're in so that you know. A lot of times if you're buying a house, the mortgage company will do that for you as well, because there are certain zones where a mortgage company will say you're mandated to have flood insurance to cover this house. But we'll run the zone for you. We work through FEMA, through the national government, as do all insurance companies, to offer that coverage. We will quote it for you and put a policy in place. Better to think about this sooner than later, because what most people don't know is there is a 30-day wait period for flood insurance to be active.
So you can't get flooded and buy it.
No.
So there may be some people who are watching and saying, well, hey, my washing machine broke and flooded my whole laundry room and my kitchen, and my insurance company covered it, so I have flood insurance.
Right, right. So that's typically not a flood. That would be like a sudden a bust of a pipe or a sudden onset of water. Flood insurance is typically what you think when it's covering like multiple acres or some type of tidal surge. Or
so there's a big difference.
There's a very big difference between the two, and most people don't know. If the mortgage company is not telling you that you have to have the coverage, most people don't consider having flood insurance coverage.
But it's never a bad idea.
It's never a bad idea to have. It's always something to at least look into.
Yeah.
All right, Billy Reese with the Reese Agency.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.